Hi everyone and welcome back to the Osu Taiko World Cup 2024 where you can go to the Osu store and buy banners for your profile for only $2.50 US. You can buy it for any of the 32 teams that qualified this year, and if you can't decide on one, you can buy them all. All the proceeds go towards the tournament, and if you buy the banner for the winning team, you get to keep it for the whole year. I'm Teasel and I'm joined by Jugs.
I can't believe you just did that. You just, like, didn't even try to sneak it in somewhere, just like upfront banners. You know?
I've got to make up my commission for the week, otherwise I get kicked. Oh,
yeah, you see, us casters, for one, we have a minimum quota of banner advertisements that we have to hit to stay in TWC, and then we get paid extra on top of that.
Yeah, use code Teasel at checkout so they know that I referred you.
Oh my god. France versus Argentina.
France and Argentina? Two teams that you can buy a banner for? Oh, we're at round unknown. We've already got technical difficulties, so guess now's a good time to plug the banners.
Yeah, I mean, one of these teams is going to be kicked out of the tournament. This is a losers bracket match, either going to be France or Argentina. And by the looks of the predictions, at least the people believe that Argentina is going to be leaving this one early. But fret not, there are still chances. But if you want to support either France or Argentina, or they're being kicked out, now is your chance. Get your banner, $2.50 each. And copy-paste everything that Teasel said about how they work, how they look, and how you get to keep them if you choose a winner team. Spoilers, it's probably Japan.
No.
Yeah, no way. Crazy
Have you
how
just
that
leaked
works.
the script?
Oh god, I see my casted career flashing before my eyes.
Alright, so we have the bans in. Argentina banning No Mod 6, France banning Hidden 1, and France picking Double Time 2.
Yeah. No point in really analyzing these bans. Hidden 1 has been banned a lot. I saw that actually, I think it was France, actually played Hidden 1 in their match against Poland, which is one of the few times that we've seen Hidden 1 being played this weekend. It didn't go too well for France, but it got even worse for Poland, so they ended up winning that pick by 17,000 points, which doesn't sound like a lot, but do consider that the final scoreline was 2.63 mil versus 2.61 mil, so they were both equally meh at that pick. And I don't think Argentina, and either Argentina nor France, are too devastated that Hidden 1 is not going to be played in this match, and instead we're starting off with DT2.
Well, I mean, we've seen Hidden once or twice, and that's
enough.
That's more than enough. I feel like we've been treated very well.
Yeah, we've seen it more often than in the round of 16, and I think that's commendable. Like, our players genuinely tried to play Hidden 1 in matches. Then again, the matches also lasted longer, so there were more chances to actually go into Hidden 1. Especially in the winners bracket matches. If you have missed them, please watch them. They were insane, and we hope for just as insane of a finish for the quarterfinals weekend with this final match of France versus Argentina. First pick by France, DT2. Raise your hands.
My hands are raised. You
can't keep them raised.
Oh, okay.
Keep them raised for the entirety of the pick.
They're getting really tired. So yeah, France off to a good start. Double miss, Edcho and Illustrious, one each side. But it seems like Illustrious is struggling with the accuracy on this one.
Illustrious single tapping, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Same pretty much with everyone else, but Illustrious seems to have a much rougher of a time getting these hits to land. Zelink missing as well, leaving only Doodle for Argentina with the only SC remaining. Yeah, that's pretty strong lead for France.
Everyone in France,
high
though,
99s.
with a 99,
yeah.
They're looking pretty comfy on this one, which makes sense. It is their first pick after all.
And that's the time where you get your comfort picks out, which GG2 seems to hit the spot for the French roster. I heard him as was an echo for France. One misses in the 1/3, but the misses won't do too much with just how stacked the accuracies are on the French side. Illustrious has seemingly stabilized around 95%, and only Doodle remains with comparable accuracy compared to the ones over the French side. But
Yanni getting a miss for France and Illustrious missing, and Doodle missing for Argentina. Ranji and Echo as well. Everyone's down. Zelink the only player left with a combo going into the outro of the map. With a score lead of over 130,000, this is looking like a very confident first map win for France.
There is basically no map left. And there you go. France takes their first point by 132k. Solid start.
Oh, S
very solid start.
But quite a few one misplays.
Yeah, everyone recovered very decently when they missed. The only exception there was Illustrious, who had the higher miscount of all the players. 7 misses overall, 93 100s. But still, you know, first pick, early days, doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, now we're over to Argentina for their first pick. Where they'll go? No mod 4. Let's go to the gimmick map. This map is pretty crazy. All the bar lines, all the slider gimmicks, the, I don't know, questionable memorization, maybe? It's all over the place. It's a true gimmick map.
Yeah, I mean, it's like technically not memorization. Everything is coded very clearly, but with only a week to practice, you're probably better off memorizing some of these parts in order to get the decent accuracy that you need to be able to compete. France hasn't played No Mod 4 yet. Argentina has, and they finished out with 2.8 million in their match against Slovakia yesterday.
Yeah, so
will it be enough to defeat France? We'll see.
I don't remember if we saw France play this in their previous match. Let's see.
They haven't played No Mod 4.
Alright, so we'll... Yeah, so I guess Argentina are just going off of the idea that, well, we have a good score on it. I just hope France doesn't.
Yeah, No Mod 4 really just like, I mean, every pick comes down to practice, but especially No Mod 4, with it being in the gimmick slot. So Argentina is kind of preying on the fact that France might not have had the patience to practice this one as much as they probably should. We'll see. It's an okay pick. We'll see where it goes.
Alright, off to a pretty good start. Everyone's getting the intros of all the gimmicks down pretty well. We're finding a wee bit of a miss, and another wee bit of a miss, but not too bad. Okay, a third and a fourth time, that's not a great start, I'm afraid. Everyone else still holding on to that full combo though. All the accuracy is very high. Never mind. Illustrious finding a miss of their own. Pretty clean though. Ranchi picks up the miss of on their side as well. Still 2 FCs to 1. 1 FC to 1.
Stop. Just stop.
I'm trying.
You're trying. I mean, like, what's the cost you're gonna do? The only receipts remaining are on Zelink and Nathan, or both Argentina and France respectively. But we're just about to get into the real meat and potatoes of this map. Nathan finds a miss, and suddenly it's looking just that tiny bit more doable for Argentina as we go into arguably the hardest part of this map. Nathan finds some misses. Gordon trades. Nathan, will Argentina trade? Yes, they do. Echo, though. Zelling and Illustrious are keeping their combos high. And it's surprisingly stable.
Illustrious. Everything is on Zelling right now.
Yeah? Yeah? You want to finish that sentence?
Yeah. No, I'm done.
Okay.
Good job, friends. Yeah.
Oh,
Really
that's tragic.
really pulled ahead in the lead there at the end. 100,000 score win. So that actually backfired in Argentina. They got way better team score overall. That 1.74. No, I can't count. Oh my goodness. 2.747. But France coming out with a 2.849 instead. Fortunately, not much Argentina could do. All is good. It is a break point, but there's still plenty maps left to go for Argentina to take this back. Such as France's next pick, Double Time 1.
You know what I just realized?
No,
this is a rematch. This is a rematch of the, I think it was World Cup in Qatar, the FIFA World Cup, France-Argentina. Also grand final, Argentina won.
Oh yeah, that's like, true. My favorite taiko players were all over the field.
Yeah.
That ball.
Yeah, like I guess soccer and football are just a bit different from taiko overall, but like in essence, essentially they're pretty much the same.
I mean, it is a team sport.
Yeah. Like 11 versus 11, 3 versus 3. Like you've got that in common.
Yeah, like equal team sizes most of the time.
Yeah. The better team wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They score points.
They score points. A lot of them in taiko.
Yeah.
Up to 3 million and sometimes
they
more.
win matches.
Imagine if you could score 3 million goals.
And if they tie at the end, they've got to go to penalties / tiebreaker.
Yeah. Unfortunately, soccer doesn't have PTAR as their tiebreaker artist, so therefore taiko is just better. Anyway, DT1.
Here it is. We have Echo, Ranji, and Yanni for France, and Illustrious Doodle and Zelling for Argentina.
First miss from Argentina on the side of Doodle, 95%.
Oh, Echo and Zelling with misses of their own. Favoring France overall, but a bit of a shaky start for most of the players here.
Challenging to act, that's the motto of DT1. The only one with solid accuracy is Ranchi, and Ranchi will definitely be pulling some weight in this DT1 in order to keep France afloat.
Illustrious finding a pretty big drop. He's below 95% accuracy now. Score lead 70,000 in favor of France going to the slowdown section. Easy to misread, but I don't think we've really seen any players miss on it. It's the final match of the weekend, and everyone hits it. But Zelling misses right after.
Solid lead for France. Rani with at the end of that.
You can tell how mad they are. The drum is spamming.
You got all the difficult parts down, and then you miss on the last note of the challenging part. That's fortunate. It happens. It's alright. France has a decent lead. That miss is gonna matter too much. Ranchi though misses. That's not too worrying.
Gain score.
Yeah.
Well, game lead anyway. Yeah, just the players on the side of Argentina struggling with the accuracy a lot more in comparison to the players on the side of France.
Coming up towards the end, Franchi as their top player.
Oh, Doodle, no.
Oh,
misses.
now it's just falling apart.
Yeah, France extending the lead further in the outro. 163,000 points. France taking their third map there. Overall, not bad scores. We only had one player with a double-digit miscount, and that was Doodle with 10. So, pretty good overall.
Maybe on Argentina's second pick, we're gonna see them get a point on the board. We'll see. Argentina's up. What's it gonna be? I don't really see them picking a free mod against France. France will likely very comfortably out-mod them. Probably just a no
I'm
mod.
not too sure where they'll go. It's hard to say exactly when... You know, sometimes you can predict, like, oh, a team kind of has these skill sets. I feel like it's harder to pin down for Argentina. But also, you know, teams will act very differently depending on the situation they're in. Like, if they're kind of heavily favored to win, heavily favored to lose, or kind of like in the middle. And for Argentina, it definitely, overall, it's kind of like a more favored to lose kind of scenario, but that doesn't necessarily that they will. Just based off of the seeding in that 10 versus 18, it's not an easy matchup for Argentina. And they're going to go for hard rock. But HR8?
HR8.
Yep, they're going for hard rock 8. The 8th hard rock.
The 8th hard rock. PWC, but every map is just hard rock.
Okay, they mean 2.
Hard rock 2.
This is our faster of the hard rock picks, 210 BPM if I remember correctly, with some extra SD as well in the kills.
And also original at that. 7-7 featured artist since PWC last year, where they blessed our earholes with the Nomad 3 in Grand Finals. Super sick when that came out. Absolutely blessed reveal. And 7-7 is here to stay, coming back for TWC to bless us with another banger. This is Yako. Everyone's been saying they're getting like Daria Cole vibes from this one. Sort of. I can definitely feel it.
It's like halfway there, I'd say.
Yeah.
It doesn't like quite have the same vibe. It's like a mash between like that Daria Core kind of stuff, but also 7-7's usual style.
Yeah.
But I think it fits very well for this slot overall. I've been saying that pretty much all weekend, but yeah. Something different
I like
the slot.
Like I'd say that the main selling point of Daria Core is obviously getting like mashups of different like cultural influences in there, which this checkbox is not checked by Yako, but you still get like lots of the same production techniques in there. We have Raph in chat, our head cooler, saying it's hyper flip. Okay,
I know what that means. Yeah.
It's Raph. You have to believe him.
What type of music do you listen to? I listen to Hyperflip. Like, no one's gonna know what you're chatting about. They're just gonna think you're insane. Terms made up by the utterly deranged.
I assume there's at least a couple people watching right now, watching Anthony Fantano, the Needle Drop, and he's been hosting an impossible genre quiz with other music influencers in the sphere out there, where they've been like making up genres and having people guess which is the real, which is the fake one. It's hilarious. Please watch it. Anyway,
okay, that does actually sound pretty good.
It is very funny.
Oh, we see something kind of rare for this match so far. Argentina actually have the lead. So that's pretty good. They've just got to hold on to that. Play perfectly for the rest of the map. You've got this. It's just that easy.
Just don't miss. It's a rhythm game. You're not supposed to miss.
Yeah, France starting off with a bit of shakes. Echo finding some misses. Breesmus struggling with the accuracy. And Breesmus with the misses as well. It's going to be really, really good for Argentina. It's really, really crucial for them to win this this map here, because they really don't want to be giving up a second breakpoint. And Doodle missing on the intro to the next section. Christmas matching that slightly, but that lead that Argentina have is pretty much gone. And now with Illustrious missing, that lead is back over on the side of France.
That was a pretty significant drop. Breesmus finds another miss, but Argentina is now holding on for dear life on their second pick. They can't really afford to get another breakpoint on this, because if they do, France will be moving to match point if they win their next pick already, and they are favored. If they're on pick next, Breesmus, another miss. Gotta keep Argentina in the lead. They have to hold on.
Yeah, final TI. Argentina going into it for a 24,000 score lead. Reese was finding some more misses. Ranchi and Echo building up the combos and the accuracies really nicely, ready to help kind of sweep the lead back over to their side if Argentina pick up any mistakes. But don't think there's anything left after this, so it's just the outro.
You'd be right in assuming that was looking a little bit sketchy there for Argentina, but the misses just kept coming in for France, despite NFC on their team, on the back of Ranchi with 29 100s. It wasn't quite enough. The overall team performance from Argentina was just a little bit better. Hard Rock 2 is in the bag for them. First point on the board for Argentina.
Yeah, so good stuff. They didn't lose a second break point, so that makes this significantly more recoverable. They do need to earn a breakpoint back from France now, and their next pick would be the most ideal place to get that. Very much depends on what France is actually picked up. They have the advantage. They really want to keep it.
I've been looking at Argentina's free mod plays from yesterday. I stand corrected. They actually did decently well. Only having 5 mods, and I'm sure France could probably put 6 mods on at least free mod 1 if they really wanted to, but there's really no need. We're gonna see free mod 2 from France, me and you. And we know that Argentina does have the manpower to pull through this one.
Yeah, just a quick look at the scores from the last map. We had 2 players with over 1 million score, that being Zelink and Ranchi. So very nice scores there.
Which mods are we gonna see from France? I have a good idea what Argentina's gonna do.
This is the harder of the free mods, so I'm not too sure. Ranchi will probably hit Hard Rock, so will Zelink, I imagine. Breesmus will absolutely have at least Hard Rock, as they're a Hard Rock player. I think Doodle tends to lean more towards Hidden, but I think they're good enough for the Hidden Hard Rock. Illustrious, I believe, normally just plays Hidden on these free mod picks, but does very well with that. Echo, I can't remember. Definitely not a normal though.
Yeah, you're gonna need 4 or 5 mods to compete with Argentina, depending on how safely you want to play this. Seeing as France picked this one, they probably had a look at what Argentina did yesterday and think they can do better. It's probably gonna be a single hard rock, single hidden from Argentina, and France to match that with either 1 hidden or 1 hard rock, at the very least. Question is who? We will find out momentarily as soon as Echo removes the flashlight notification, which is not allowed as per the rules.
Illegal.
God, how cool would it be if we could just have flashlight in free mod as well? It would be very broken.
Probably, yeah.
Because you can't just have someone memorizing and get a stupid score advantage over the other team.
Because if you're going to memorize with Flashlight, you might as well also just throw Hard Rock and Hidden on that, which is the equivalent of 4 mods worth of score. So...
Okay, scrap that idea. Maybe as soon as Laser rolls around and we can pick how much score Flashlight puts on top, maybe. But until then, potentially. Until then, we'll settle for Hiddens and Hard Rocks, and France is actually going with 6 mods versus 5 from Argentina.
That's brave.
That's very brave. They have what it takes to make use of that 60,000 extra score.
Yeah, that gives France an extra 60,000 score to work with, but it does mean it's a bit harder for them to keep that. And we have seen in previous matches in this tournament teams overmodding and actually losing the map. So this could be a decent opportunity for Argentina to win back that breakpoint that they lost at the beginning. But it does mean that they need very, very good scores output from all 3 of their players. So far, they're doing that. They've got to keep it and hope that France makes a mistake of their own.
So far, Argentina is playing this very solidly, slow section, most challenging to Illustrious. Let's see, Illustrious has probably done some practice since yesterday. That's looking a lot better. Oh, we see from Argentina yesterday. They're keeping it tight.
A slight misread there on the slowdown section, but it is a very clean miss. Misses from Breesmas, but Argentina are going to need a bit more missing from the side of France. Unfortunately, Doodle drops the full combo though.
Only leaving Zelling versus Echo and Ranchi. Both players on the French side actually do have higher accuracy. Echo misses!
It's going to be very difficult for Argentina to come back from this one, even though, like, they only have 1 full combo left, and they have the mod disadvantage. More misses from Doodle and Echo. Breesmas picks up some more misses, but Ranchi's where those misses need to come in, and accuracy drops as well. 99.34%. FC with Hidden Hard Rock on free mod too. That is impressive. And Zelling not too far behind with a 98.30 FC with the Hidden Hard Rock on free mod too as well.
Yeah, Ranchi pulled up on this free mod too. Great to see. Argentina has improved substantially since yesterday. Their team score is a lot better than what we've seen yesterday, but that's still not enough for what France has been cooking on this one. If it wasn't for Ranchi, if they didn't have Ranchi, that probably would have gone to Argentina. But yeah, that's how it is. 4-1 for France. Argentina up with their 3rd pick.
Yeah, if Argentina absolutely have to keep winning their picks. If they give up another breakpoint to France, then France are going to be in match point. And that is the last place Argentina wants them to be. It'd be really great for France, though. They want to be able to close out this match as soon as possible. They've already won a couple of breakpoints, so it's doable for them to win another.
We will see. Now though, what's Argentina gonna do? There are not a lot of decent options left. Hidden 2, it's gonna be fast hidden. And Argentina did very decently on that yesterday. We're a 3.06 million finish. And
Argentina definitely playing towards their own strengths.
And let me just check, because I know France also played this one with 3.09 million. This could be incredibly close. Probably gonna come down to misses.
Yeah, well, we have seen in other matches, the streams at the end are pretty tough. The higher SV paired with Hidden on top. And the speed being 260 BPM as well. It has caught out some players.
to wait and see. 2.5 minutes. Wishing each other good luck, have fun. And we're off to the races on the Hidden 2. Argentina's third pick. With all we know, France has a very, very slight edge. But this could be a coin flip, for all we know. No, we got a short break.
Well, there we go. No one getting too tripped up by the intro. Everyone keeping the combos at least.
The intro
and Argentina having the better accuracy. Doodle and Zellink holding on to that double S scores there. Yanni with the early misses. And dropping the accuracy down to a low 96.
I could never with this intro. It just hits right away. And to just lock in like that, as everyone else in this lobby did, I could never. I'm so impressed.
Yeah, that's one of the tricks of the map is just the intro itself. Illustrious finding a miss for Argentina.
Oh, but a big tank on top of that as well. Like, Argentina is
going back over to France. It's dancing between them.
Argentina is struggling with their recoveries. That seems to be like a recurring theme here. If they miss bad, and they drop like 1-2%, even more.
Yeah.
Zellink.
Oh, and there goes Zellink's full combo. Illustrious is down as well. France is going to extend their lead even further. Around 40,000 points now. Illustrious resetting the combo right after the mono stream. Alright, here's the streams. Yanni with the bit of a no-lock. Recovers it somehow. But misses again. Argentina have to lead again. They've been granted a second chance to stop France getting to match point, and they've got to take it. It's only 9,000 points. They cannot mess up.
We expected this to come down to the wire. There's just a couple of 100 separating these two teams. Argentina is bleeding just a little bit of accuracy, shifting over to France ever so slightly. Just a tip to that score difference. Could shift it back over to France. Will they be able to hold until the end? Hold your breath. Just a couple of finishes. Yanni misses at the end, and that's it for Argentina. They secured their second point on the Hidden 2.
Oh, that's terrifying. If that miss was on Argentina, that would have been a France win. Oh, man.
Oh, man, you're absolutely right. That was very scary. 4 100s by Doodle, by the way. This is what Doodle is proficient in. Zellink with 2 100s. This is what Argentina has been looking for. Things are getting just a little bit more dicey. Argentina is here to stay. They're not giving up. Now's the next chance to reclaim that breakpoint they lost earlier.
Yeah, they've really got to be getting it now.
Yeah.
If France get to match point, that's going to be really devastating for Argentina and their progression in this tournament. It's going to make it so much harder to win. France has got to make a careful decision still. Because they can't afford to give up a breakpoint. They have that advantage, they need to keep it. So they're going to go with no mod 2, this is their tech now.
Yeah, I expected as much. Nomad 2 has been picked mostly in some of the higher seeded matches of this weekend. And Nomad 2 always, in my opinion at least, favors teams with just like a really high skill cap, just how technically challenging it can get. Maybe Argentina will surprise me, but I definitely do see why France picked it against Argentina. Argentina won't have it easy on this one.
Yeah, the big thing about this map is there's a big difficulty kind of spike in the middle. It's very mono heavy. So perhaps are just kind of looking to maybe prey on some bongo players that I don't know the status of playstyle on the side of Argentina, but if they have any, then it might be revealed on this map. And the thing is, this one's only 1 minute and 50 seconds of length as well. Each note is so important. We have Darkside coming in for the first time this match.
Hello, Darkside. Maybe you will be a saving grace here and show up for Argentina. France beat FC this in their match yesterday with alright accuracies for the stage. In the end, they just have to do better than Argentina if they're going to replicate the scores from yesterday. I'd hope that they improve and therefore leave less of wiggle room for Argentina to kind of squeeze through the enemy lines, let's put it like that. We'll see how it goes. Nomad 2, France's 4th pick. And it could be the one that gets them to match point. They played well.
Here we go. Will Argentina be able to recover their break point, or will France get to match point? This map will determine it.
Darkside looking a little bit shaky here at the start. 97% lowest accuracy in lobby. Nathan, though, is slipping just as well. So does Illustrious, leaving early Zelling, Yanni, and Ranchi with decent accuracies. Darkside with the first miss for Argentina. Now all France has to do is FC, and they got this.
That's going to be the tricky part, though. This is the tag map, after all. Oh, Zelink being the first player to find the miss in the lobby. France are going to extend that score lead further. 70,000 points, but compared to the rest of the maps in this pool, 70,000 honestly equates to about 40. Ranchi and Zelink finding more misses, and Ethan as well. That's going to be really advantageous for Argentina. They have 2 full combos to 1.
There's not a lot of map left.
Quickly.
Nope. Just with how short this map is.
I know Austria is finding the miss as well. There's that mono section I was talking about, and France extends their lead on it, over 100,000 now. And with barely any map left to go, it's going to be pretty much impossible for Argentina to come back on this one.
Yeah, with a map this short, 128,000 score lead is pretty monumental, and yeah,
the accuracies on Ranchi and Zelink. Almost more misses than hundreds.
That's
and
crazy.
Yanni with a really cool full combo there. 1800s total. There we have it. France on match point. Argentina with 2. They need to win the next 3 maps in a row in order to take this to a tiebreaker. France only needs to win 1, and they win the match and advance on through the losers bracket to the semi-final stage, knocking Argentina out of the tournament. The good thing for Argentina here is that they get to pick 2 of those 3 maps, so it's slightly in their favor. But it's still going to be hard. It's going to be quite the struggle to come back from this situation.
And I have no idea how they're going to go about this. The accuracies have been a little bit lacking on Argentina's side. Nomad 1 is their weapon of choice. Yeah, that's what I would have thought. They were going to pick Nomad 1. It's like, you know, if we're going to lose this one, whatever. If we're going to win this one, there might be a chance. But Nomad 1 at this stage. Yeah, and especially with these teams are generally pretty closely matched when it comes to Nomads. It's going to be a tough battle for both teams.
Yeah, this map is kind of like your mid-speed, kind of like 1.6, 1.4 map. A map that was these kind of maps were very standard back kind of prior to 2021, I'd say. They kind of fell out of fashion a bit due to star rating and PP changes, but they still provide a very good challenge. And often that's what the No Mod 1 slot is kind of made up of. It's kind of when it comes to consistency, there's only so far you can take 1-4 only before it just becomes speed. So have to introduce some other snappings in order to kind of up that difficulty. But the patterns are normally decently conventional. Although, you know, not always. Can't keep things too easy. But if we make it too hard, then it just becomes a tech map. It's a fine line.
Yeah, there's been mostly like a shift towards more condensed, more packed No Mod 1s overall. I remember the days when we've had like 4-minute, 5-minute No Mod 1s, because the definition of consistency back then was just like how long can you focus, which has been very enjoyable for players and also, personally speaking, for casters, I'll be completely honest. So I definitely do like the meta now a lot more, how No Mod 1s have been going. But yeah, those were the dark days of No Mod 1s. There's the taiko lore for those of you who might just be chiming in for the first time in the stream. By the way, while you're already here, why don't you head over to the OS store, will you? Get yourself some tasty, juicy, crunchy banners. $2.50 each. Any country you want that has qualified. And yeah, if you pick the winning country, it's gonna be permanent on your profile for a year. Or you just buy every country. Like, come on, be an all-rounder. That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's only like what? 32 times 250? $80. You have that in the bag. Come on. There's the link.
For sure.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. That's what I would spend all my money on.
Yeah. I don't have rent or food that I need to buy. I'm casting this match out of a cardboard box under a bridge. But I have banners, and that fulfills me.
At least you have a roof over your head.
Yeah. What?
You have shelter.
Yeah. 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 Does a bridge qualify as a roof?
I mean, like, bridges are made of stone, and roofs are also made of stone.
I don't know. I always felt like a roof would be more qualified by like closing off an enclosed space, like from the top, and all the sides are already covered.
That's what walls are.
The top. That's what walls are. Yeah, like a roof goes on top of walls, but I may be wrong. And again,
well, we're not engineers and
etymology
people
professors.
that design buildings.
Yeah.
We're taiko casters, here to bring you coverage of the quarterfinals, France versus Argentina, on No Mod 1. Oh, early misses from Zelling. Frenchy matching them though. Argentina taking the early lead.
Accuracy slightly favoring Argentina after the miss at the accuracy tank from Ranchi. Surprising to see Ranchi suffering out of all players on the French side. I'd always assume that Ranchi definitely has like the higher skill ceiling overall. Dark sad with the miss for Argentina.
Yeah. So not a huge lead though for France. 15k.
Zelling.
Another miss from Zelling, just gonna keep that combo cap far away. And France can extend the lead a wee bit further.
$5,000 score lead for France. It's decent on a 3-minute pick, but it ain't over for Argentina. That much should be clear. Zelling now past the combo cap. I think there's definitely Dark Side misses Dart. France will be extending the lead more into their favor. Looking to close this match out early with a 6-2.
Yeah, we have Doodle and Echo on very high accuracies. 99.7 for both of them.
99.7, that's crazy. But this is the part where usually people fight their biggest accuracy drops in the BPM changes. They're going down, and we will go back up. And players have been caught off guard by these, despite having practiced these picks. They're really tricky to nail down. And we're speeding back up. Everyone hits it.
Everyone doing really good. However, going towards the end of the map, 80,000 score lead for France. They're moments away from being able to potentially take their 6th point. Doodle dropping the full combo.
And Ronchi misses, and that's going to be it for Argentina. France takes this with a ridiculous team performance here on Nomad 1. Double FC from Echo and Jintoki. Ronchi with 5 misses. 22-100s, well played. Argentina put up a very solid fight. Congrats to them for having made it this far, but this is where the road ends in this year's TWC. GG, well played. France will be moving on to the semifinals weekend, secure themselves a spot in the top 12 to be playing off against Chile next weekend. Oh boy. It's not going to get a lot easier.
Yeah, thank you to Team Argentina for playing. You've put in a really great effort. You gave us a really exciting upset in the round of 32. But unfortunately your time here is over, but we look forward to seeing you next year. But that's not all from us this weekend. The matches may be done, but why don't we see what the players have to play for next weekend in the semi-finals for the teams that made it through. The map pool showcase will be starting in approximately 13 minutes, unless there's been any last minute changes, which I don't think there has. So it shouldn't be too long. We'll take a short break and we'll be back at 18:30 UTC.
Yep. Don't want to miss it.
We'll showcase our great stuff for next weekend for you.
Take your picks now. How many custom songs are going to be there? Are there going to be any custom songs? Who knows? That's going to be a fun prediction. No custom songs.
No.
Nope. Not having them. Too expensive. Too expensive. Yep. You guys didn't buy your banners, therefore we cannot afford any more customs. Shame on you.
It's all your fault.
This are you. Okay. Alright. Yeah. We're going to leave it at that. That's been it from us. We've been Juice and Teasel. We hope you enjoyed yourselves, and we're going to be back in 12 minutes for the semifinals showcase. See y'all there.
「